So, last week was fairly eventful. You'd finished up in the Temple of Howling Hatred, having dispatched the prophet there, one Carisi Alanoth. No, Arisi Kalanoth. You quickly dispatched everything else available in the Temple of Hatred. What had remained had either fled or disappeared. You made your way to the surface and back to the Feathergale Spire, where you were met by Savra and the Feathergale Knights. You regaled them with your exploits in the temple, letting them know that, by your estimation, the prophet and the cult there had been fully dealt with. You enjoyed some time, some celebration, a little bit of celebratory dinner feasting. And at the end of the evening, after you had all taken to your beds, a vision found its way to one of you. Before waking in the morning, Felix had had a vision of destruction. The feeling of crushing earth closing around him, of screaming, crying, the sound of tumbling rocks. Upon waking in the morning and gathering for breakfast, it seemed that Felix was a little off. He was non-responsive, his eyes unfocused. Quieter than usual. Even when directly spoken to, there was nothing forthcoming. His gaze just appeared lost. A short time later, seemingly after he'd had his fill of breakfast, he shouldered his pack and motioned and gestured for the rest of you, as if to say, let's go. Following him out, you all mounted up on your various mounts and followed him down the road seeming north, heading towards what appeared to be Red Larch. Travel was smooth and easy, the weather relatively clear. Your progress was made quite quickly, and by day's end, you approached Red Larch. But things were not as they seemed. While you could see smoke fires coming from chimneys, there seemed to be a great deal more. The harsh truth was soon learned as you approached from the north, to the sounds of screaming, crying, and just utter destruction. It seemed not long before your arrival, some individuals had arrived with a large chest between them. From this chest, it seems, was brought forth a large orb, which slowly rose from the box it was in, hovered in the air momentarily, and as the bringers fled, it pulsed once, twice, and then exploded. What it caused seemed to be a massive earthquake, centered in the main intersection of town, and its damage was significant. The epicenter of this destruction seems to have completely flattened buildings, and as the radius spread farther out, the destruction diminished, some buildings only slightly damaged, some partially collapsed. But lives were lost, and many were injured. Several of you agreed to help some of the townsfolk with healing or other methods of aid. Taladar, looking for the constable to ask questions, encountered several villagers who explained what they had heard. One piece of information he learned was that a message was delivered as these cultists fled, that the Mud Sorcerer is looking forward to meeting him, and he sends his regards. Upon hearing this news, it seems that Taladar left. No one from the group seeing which way he went, it was discovered by townfolk later that he proceeded to head east. In the process of helping people in town, you met another individual. A small, slight figure, elven in appearance. Large tome at her hip. She seemed willing to be helping the individuals in town, and you as well. In fact, it seems she had been tracking you for some days. She had been to Summit Hall and spoke to Lady Oshin there, as well as several other villages in the area, looking for you. Her quest having brought her from Candlekeep in search of a certain dwarven merchant with several books. Her investigation has finally brought her to you, and thus she has agreed to tag along. As the day wears on, help is given, some structures in the process of being righted, the dead put aside. You've all learned that Taladar has left. Some more upset than others. When another individual makes his way to town. A water cultist, someone you had met outside of the Scarlet Moon Hall. He brings to you a message that they're up to something. Something no good. He's not sure what, but it needs to be dealt with, and it needs to be dealt with soon. Something worse is coming. Payment for this information was brought about in the form of an attack on his very person by one member of your party in particular. Tempers flared, the constable was called, the innkeeper also getting involved. And as the man fled on horseback, that is where we will pick up.
All right. I believe we were going to head to the water cultists' headquarters next, correct?
Sorry, are we still in town or have we left town?
No, you're still in town. This is just after the aftermath. You know,
Okay.
you've let the guy up. He's taken off on horseback. The constable is still there. The innkeeper and her kitchen staff having moved back inside. It is, I would say at this point, it's probably late afternoon, early evening.
How long will it take to get to the water, to that Riverguard Keep?
You know that that's probably a minimum 2-day journey, having been there once before from here.
Moss will want to make haste, but Dark, I sent you a list of 4 items. I don't know if any of those can be purchased in town. I would like to purchase.
Some of them can.
Which ones?
Let me have a look.
Ruby dusts worth 50.
Oh, just give me a sec. Let me have a look.
Oh, okay.
The ruby dust shouldn't be an issue. The gilded acorn with the stuff inside it shouldn't be an issue. The gilded flower might not be available. The rest should be.
Okay. I will.
There
purchase...
is a merchant in town, but it is evening right now. They are most likely closed up. Also, considering the events of the day, most shops would be closed.
Okay, but Moss isn't going to want to wait till the next day, so I will choose not to purchase any of those.
So from my understanding, it's pretty imperative that there's something big happening at the water cultist area. So I'm assuming that's where we need to go. Is
Did we get a time frame at all?
Soon.
Soon. Yeah, no time frame.
No, he didn't give you a specific time frame,
No, just
just that they seem to be working towards something, and it's going to happen soon. Whether soon is in 2 weeks or 3 days, you don't know.
Okay.
Let us
What's
tarry
the
not
plan?
long
On
on the road.
All right, what are your thoughts, everyone? Should we head to Riverguard Keep?
I don't think the townspeople want us sitting around after Bri just decided to do that.
Moss just still perplexed. I thought some of you stood for justice. I was leaving a criminal justice. Moss just shakes his head and starts ushering Buttercup along.
All right, let's head out, everyone. I pick up Winter and put her in the back of my Gustavo. Let's head out.
So you guys are all choosing to head out right now?
Yes. Unless anyone says otherwise.
I think that's a good idea.
Did our time at the inn, the little bit of downtime that we had before we went up this guy, does that constitute a short rest, or are we unrested today?
I didn't go back and watch the episode this time. I'm trying to figure out the timeline. You guys had helped during the day. I think you rested at night.
Yeah, we slept. Yeah, because
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right. That's
it's
right. We met the guy
Winter-
the next day.
yeah, Winter went on the roof and
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
right.
So yeah, it wouldn't be evening, it would be morning then.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, so it is the day after the events.
Okay.
So yeah, at this point it's probably approaching noon. So yeah, if there was shopping that you wanted to do, we don't have to RP at Moss. You can say that you would be able to get everything but the gilded flower.
Okay, I will deduct the cost from my gold. And he's not going to bother trying haggling or like that, just buying him a cost.
All right, we'll head out.
So you guys head to the inn's stables, grab your horses. Rin, obviously not having a horse to stable, just summons it willy-nilly whenever he pleases.
I have to use my spell slot for that every time, right?
I think so.
Man, okay.
I mean, you don't have to. You can keep him stabled. I'm pretty sure he stays, doesn't he?
I mean, I'd rather keep him available and
Yeah.
as much as possible if that's a thing. Yeah, it doesn't say that there's a time frame.
Yeah, I don't think that there is.
There, I'll put it in there. Keep me honest. Yeah, I think I basically just have to unsummon him.
Yeah, I think so.
If you can dismiss your steed at any time as an action, causing it to disappear. In either case, casting the spell again summons the same steed. While your steed is within 1 mile of you, you can communicate with each other telepathically. You can basically, like, as long as he's around, you can summon him to you by telepathically commanding him to come to you. But if you dismiss him, I think you have to cast the spell again.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to dismiss him. I'll let you know if I dismiss him, Dark.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you toss Winter on the horse, on old Gustavo. The rest of
Yeah.
you mount up.
She's so much smaller than Rin. I think she'll hop up there, sitting behind him, realize that she can't see around him, and then sort of turn around and just sit cross-legged behind him. She's got a dex of 16, so she's
Yeah, shouldn't be an issue.
pretty easily able to just balance on the back of the saddle.
Yeah, so you guys mount up and you head out of town. Which direction are you going? I do have some Desserin Valley stuff loaded. No, I don't, but I'll put you on that map.
Yay, Destiny.
I didn't get around to finishing it.
We'll take the most efficient route.
Yeah, I'd assume we'd want to go down the Cairn Road until we could cut across land to Riverguard.
Yeah, the keep is right as you enter the densest part of the hills. Right around there. So yeah, you guys could head down the Cairn Road about halfway and then cut across the grasslands. You've made this trip before. The Cairn Road is relatively easygoing. It's a track much like the Larch Path. A little bit wider, a little bit smoother as it cuts through grassland and countryside. So leaving at about noon, by about 3 to 4 in the afternoon, I'd say you're at the point where you would need to veer off the path and head east. That would be about here. As you begin to head east across the plains, across the waving grasslands and the rolling hills, the weather begins to take a turn for the worse. Clouds gather. The sky darkens, and a light drizzle begins to fall.
Oh boy.
I would like to check the weather for the next 24 hours using Druidcraft. Is it going to get worse? Is it going to ease up?
I think your dryer's done.
You heard that?
Yeah, using Druidcraft to create a small sort of sensory effect in the palm of your hand. It appears as if the drizzle will continue for some time. At least for the next 24 hours.
Looks like we're going to have a wet day and wet evening. All the way through to tomorrow.
By the time you reach about the halfway point, the skies are growing dark. You've reached about this point in the road. You can continue to go on foot, but it will be very dark, with no moon visible and no starlight to go by. Everyone is soaked through. It's not cold, but it's not comfortable. What would you guys like to do?
Amos says, I'm good to go on, but if the rest of you need to rest for the night, perhaps we should find a safe spot now.
What time of day is it again? Sorry.
It's probably about 6, going on 7.
Well,
The sun has just gone down, so that the sky is a little bit light, but it won't be for much longer.
I can do something about the rain. Well, I can't do anything about the rain, but I can keep us dry. If you all don't mind sleeping in the same space.
Are we going to... Do we want to stop for the night? And set camp? Or do we want to try to venture on as far as we can? Moss, what's your thought?
As I said, I'm
You're-
good to carry
That's
on,
right,
but
I'm sorry, you did say that. Felix?
What time do we want to arrive at the keep?
I almost wonder if we go in at night would be better. Well, we're gonna have to take a... Oh. We don't have a boat.
I might have something
Hmm.
on my sleeve for that. We could either walk on water or we could breathe it.
Oh, okay. I don't... That's a good question, Felix. Do we want to go in the day or try and sneak in at night?
We've not had much luck with stealth previously.
Well, I can turn some of us invisible.
Okay.
Like 3 of us.
Okay. What, if we continue, so 6 o'clock now, if we continue on, when would we arrive there?
You would probably get there, I would say 10, maybe 11.
Oh, interesting. I think we should keep going and do a night stealth advance.
Has anybody used any major spell slots or resources today?
Well, we had a long rest, right?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
should be full.
Like the only thing we had was that little bit of social with the guy, right? So nobody's burned anything. So it makes sense that we could go a little further. At least get there, scout it out, see if anybody's moved in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't know that, but
Yep. Yeah, I'm for moving on. Felix,
As long as the horses can make it.
Winter.
I literally have no idea what we're doing or where we're going. So sure.
Perfect. Starsha.
Either way.
Forward.
So you're
then.
pressing on.
Forward then. Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm. Yep.
Fucking hell.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Something must take over her headset. Some application, maybe Foundry or something.
I was just
That
thinking.
is when
I
she
just had
plugs
that.
it in to charge it.
Yeah, I'm sure the device ID changes between wired and wireless,
Mhm.
and I feel like the solution to that is not charge it off the PC, but charge it off of just a USB wall wart. Hello, can you hear us? Nope.
It wasn't happening until we started using Foundry, though.
Yeah, it was every week.
Was it? I thought. Okay.
I don't recall it happening just randomly like that, but I mean, I don't know. She might have just plugged her headset into or unplugged it. I have a feeling they're 2 different audio devices. I have a thing with my headset where if I use the microphone, the sound device changes.
Hello, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, I'm so tired of these headphones. The charging cable now that plugs it in to get it charged, if I bump it even slightly, it thinks I've disconnected.
Oh,
It's just a headache. Okay, so the plan is to continue on through the night.
Yes, please.
All right.
Would it make sense, like, if Winter engaged the group in conversation as we traveled, would it make sense that she would begin to catch up on all they've done and where they've been, and at least get a basic idea of, like, there's 4 cults, they're doing bad things, we've taken down one of them, they're the 4 elements, they're trying to summon big bads?
I thought I did that when we first met.
I think so, but it wasn't, like, this would be more like,
Details.
this would be more like, so that she could keep up with, party decisions and stuff, not just have a basic idea.
Yeah, probably.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so you guys have decided to move on through the evening. This light rain continues to fall. It's more like a heavy mist. It's drizzly, it's gray. It's depressing. The
sorry,
horses are
Darkus,
covered in it. Go ahead.
As we shift into night, the sun going down, I would hand my reins to Aranar, and I don't know if it's too wet to fly, but I would change to a giant owl, just so I could see.
Okay. So you guys continue on through the evening. The ground here is relatively muddy. It is a little slower going, but you guys aren't going at full tilt. There's no galloping. There's not even a fast trot. You're just ploddingly making your way along. And over the next couple of hours, you find yourself in familiar surroundings. You've camped within hours' reach of Riverguard Keep in the past. You know yourself to be about an hour, 45 minutes out from the keep at this point. Are you going to stop and leave your horses somewhere? Are you taking them right with you? What is the plan?
Go ahead,
I'm
Brian.
going to hoot happily on let's say Felix's shoulder, and I'm going to try to make a motion that looks like I'm trying. I want them to stay, and I don't know if they can understand me or not.
So as a giant owl, you swoop down intending to land on Felix's shoulder, and you realize that you are 3 times his size. The giant owl is giant.
Rip Felix.
Realizing
all right,
too late that you would crush him, or almost too late, you opt to land directly in front of his horse. Felix, make an animal handling check. Your horse rears in fright. Horses don't have very good night vision. They rely on their human companions to keep them on the correct path. So he does rear in fright, but your animal handling at least allows you to stay mounted. Owls, of course, being very silent, even if they are large. The horses had no idea he was coming.
Fucking Moss.
You all see a giant owl standing on the road in front of you. Well, it's not a road. Standing in the grass in front of you.
So I'm going to try to motion again to indicate that they stay. I don't know if they understand me or not.
Everybody make an intelligence check.
Oh no.
Actually, before you do that,
Too late.
that's okay. We'll keep your intelligence. Moss, make a performance check.
Oh boy.
Okay, the rest of you can make your intelligence checks now. I would say that Starsha and Rin. Yeah, I would say that Starsha and Rin can tell roughly what he's trying to get at. It's difficult. Wings don't work like arms, and there's no fingers. But you get the gist of it. He thinks that we should wait here.
Whoa, everybody. Looks like Al Moss wants us to wait.
And once, and Wild Shape lasts 4 hours. I assume I'm going to have to cast it again at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if you turned into the owl as you made this decision to cross at night to continue going, Wild Shape would probably be almost up.
Okay, I will cast Wild Shape again, and I will go scout and just see if there's any lights or movement or anything I can see at Riverguard.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So you head out, having told the others to wait. You're pretty sure at least some of them have understood you. You head off the last few miles to the keep itself. It appears to be dark. There's no lights to be seen. Flying overhead, you don't see any guards on the walls. You don't see any movement in the courtyard. It appears to be uninhabited.
All right, I will fly back and I will shift out of my wild shape form and tell them there's no sign of anything. I think we can finish the rest of the way, then rest the night in the abandoned keep.
I thought we were gonna invade tonight.
There's no one there. It's dark.
No, I mean move into the cave. I'm talking about going into the cave through the water.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, anyways, the keep is empty right now.
Okay, let's. Should we dismount now, or do you think we'll be fine?
I think we're fine.
Okay. All right, let's head out. Continue on the mounts.
So you guys continue on the mounts, coming right up to the front gates of Riverguard Keep itself. The gates themselves are closed, but they're not barred. It's easy enough to just push them open and make your way inside. You know that there are abandoned stables here, or what perhaps were once used as stables. You could leave the horses in there. You could leave them just free roaming in the bits of grass in the courtyard.
Let's leave them free roam. Well, I'll leave my steed. I'll tell my steed telepathically to keep an eye on the other horses.
Yeah, with the gates closed behind you, the horses don't really have anywhere to go. So you think they'd be safe enough just to wander free here. So you find yourselves in the courtyard of Riverguard Keep. Almost exactly as you'd left it. It's quiet. You don't sense movement. You might hear the sound of small animals, night birds perhaps, but no other signs of life.
You guys really cleared this place out, eh?
That we did. All right, Moss. You said you had a plan to get us into the cave?
Point of order dark. I'm trying to remember the sequence of events. And I had changed my spells, because I thought we were doing a long rest. I don't know. We had the encounter with the cultist in the morning, right?
Yes.
So would I've been able to change spells after we encounter the cultist, or not?
No, you set your spells when you get up in the morning, like when you first.
Okay,
wake.
then
That's when they get set.
I'm going to say that I actually don't have. I'd set water breathing. I don't have water breathing right now because I did things out of order. So I think we'd have to wait the evening, or wait through the night to have a long rest if we wanted water breathing, because I don't have it right now.
Well, so we're actually in the keep, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we didn't need water breathing. We're right there.
Well, no, we have to go into the cave. That's water. There's water that we have to get into the cave.
There's got to be a boat around here somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
there's probably. Is there a boat still in the keep?
Make
I'll
a
go find a
perception
boat.
check.
Winter just leaves
Good point.
and goes to walk around.
Okay, make a perception check.
Some things never change.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which character.
Watch you start with a 10 and creep towards 1 through the course of the evening.
A 10 is more than enough. I mean, you can see in the dark. It is very clear that there are a couple of boats on the inner sort of secluded harbor portion of the keep.
Without any sense of caution, she's just going to shout across the courtyard, "Hey, I found a boat!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Correction, 2 boats!"
Shh, Winter. Easy.
What?
All right. Let's get in the boat.
She's
Can
gonna
it hold
pretend
all
she
of
didn't hear
us?
that.
One boat can definitely hold all of you. It will be a little cramped.
Okay.
But one can hold all of you. There's not a whole lot of extra room in it, though.
All right. Let's rely on the individuals that can see in the dark. And so Starsha or Winter, one of you can be in the front. and just kind of keep an eye out?
Really, it's just us two?
I believe so. Yeah.
So she's got a pair of like comically overlarge goggles pushed up high on her head. They're not comically overlarge on a normal sized person, but she's quite small. She just takes them off and hands them to you. Here, put these on.
She hands them to Aranor.
Yeah.
All right. I put the goggles on.
You can see in the dark.
Ooh.
It's like somebody has turned a light on. You can see everything around you clearly. It seems to be in shades of gray, but you can see
Well, this is
for
useful.
a long distance.
Yeah, I want those back when you're done with them, but I mean,
We'll see.
that
All right,
sword's
let's-
not going to swing itself, so.
All right. Well, let's.
So everyone
it-
piles into this boat. The water here is
Sorry.
rarely. Yeah, go ahead.
Could we do a short rest before we venture down?
Well, you'll have to ask your party.
How
I am.
how long is the short rest? An
An
hour.
hour.
All right.
The reason I'm asking is I would want to get my wild shoots back, and
Party consensus.
It's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Starsha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll wait the hour.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing for this hour?
I'll bring Winter more up to speed on what's going on.
Yeah, and as you do that, like I'm assuming we go inside somewhere where it's dry.
Yeah, and we're whispering too. We're not like.
Oh, she's not.
Oh God.
She will
I'm-
produce a satchel that she carries at her side, sort of under her trench coat, and from it she begins pulling book after book after book after book, and you get the idea. This bag is larger on the inside than it is on the outside. She pulls out 10 different books, varying ages, varying conditions. Some of them almost look like they've been, the corners have been chewed by a small animal. And as you recant your stories, she, from time to time, cracks a book open, thumbs through some pages, and does a little reading to sort of maybe corroborate your story or catch up a little bit more. She has a somewhat of a mobile library.
Felix, what are you doing?
Felix is just going to be wandering around the keep, seeing if there's anyone around still or anything sitting there like of value or use.
Other than rudimentary things like maybe rope, some empty lanterns, unlit torches. There might be small amount of foodstuffs left. But it's mainly like pantry items. You do find a bag of apples. Nothing of incredible value.
Yeah, just walking around, staying warm, drying off.
Starsha, what are you doing while you wait for this short rest? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, your short rest comes to an end. Moss, you get your wild shapes back. Are you guys proceeding to the
Yes, please.
watery cave?
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all pile into a boat. The way is gated. It would need 2 people to open it. You can do this from the boat. It will just take some balancing.
Does
So
it
you need
look,
2 people.
does it look like it's going to require strength or just 2
I mean, it's a
people?
fairly sturdy looking gate. You're not sure that it would require strength.
Okay. So probably Starsha. And who else would be have pretty good balance?
Moss is the gates in the water, right?
Yes, it blocks the entrance to this cave along the waterway. It's not
All right,
really in the water, like part of it is, but where you would unlatch it and push it open is above water.
Moss will go to the side of the boat or the dock or wherever we are, and kind of just stretch out his arms and legs, and then they split into two. They become long and tenderly and grow some suckers. And a giant octopus is now standing where Moss is, and he splashes into the water to help out with the gate.
Okay. So Moss turns into a giant octopus and moves into the water. So I will need one other person to help open this gate.
Starsha, are you there?
Oh, I was muted.
Do you wanna give it a try? I feel like it requires somebody with good balance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will need you to make a dexterity check, and I guess Moss, you could make a strength with your octopus.
Dexterity or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Ew.
Oh dear. That's not
It
bad.
is enough. It's enough that she doesn't fall overboard. Standing up in a boat that is unbalanced now that the largest member of your party has moved, the boat rocks a little bit as you stand up and attempt to lean forward and unlatch this gate. But after a couple of whoop, 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 you manage to reach it without an issue. And between you and Moss, whose strength is more than enough, you push this gate open. The boat can now safely glide into the passageway. And it does so. It is fighting against the current, so two of you will need to use the two oars to push yourself forward. Moss, I'm assuming you're staying in the water.
Yeah, and I'll throw up some suckers onto the bow of the boat and stick them real good, and I'll try to help propel the boat forward.
I'll oar. I'll
Okay.
use one of the oars.
Felix, you want to use the other one?
Sure.
You guys begin to steadily make your way. It is very dark in here.
I have dark vision to
Nope.
120 feet.
Not with my super goggles.
Nope. The only one who can't... Well, actually... Yep, the only one who can't see is Felix. So he's relying on the others to tell him, but you're just pushing the oar in the water.
Sorry, I just have the one pair.
It'll be fine.
You slowly make your way along. And you realize that the smell from down here is getting worse.
Oof.
It is strong, it is pungent, and a little bit rotten.
It's like sewage.
I need everyone to make a perception check. Felix is just, whatever. I'll just close my eyes while I oar along. And while Starsha can see in the dark without issues, she seems to be focused on something else. Aranor, with your goggles on, it's amazing. Is this how everyone else sees in the dark? You and Moss can easily make out there is a bit of a landing about 50 meters beyond you in the darkness. Moss, your perception is high enough that you can make out movement.
On the landing?
Yes.
Damn it. I'll arch one of my tentacles up and point towards the landing. You know, I'm doing the animation with my arm. It doesn't really help. Point
Yeah, I
towards the
can
landing
totally see that.
and then kind of like shake it, like as in, again, trying to communicate, don't go there.
Or,
You all see this tentacle stick out of the water,
Mhm.
pointing at someplace off in the distance. Aranor, you can see what he's pointing at.
Wait,
can I-
I'll wave it back and forth, like in like a finger in the air, like no, 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 no.
Can we?
is that Moss or someone else? I can't tell.
That's Moss. That's Mostopus. Can we? Can we see with him pointing? Can we see what's going on in the landing, or?
Your vision is not quite good enough to
Okay.
be able to tell. You can tell that there's something over there. You can definitely see the landing. You're not quite sure what the octopus is indicating. You're not sure if he's pointing out that there's a landing, thinking that maybe you all can't see it.
Okay. Let's hold.
How wide is the stream or river we're in?
The stream is 10 feet deep and it doesn't say how wide it is. It's probably no more than it's about 20 feet wide, actually. Ceiling is about 6 feet above water level. So, Aranor, if you were to stand in the middle of the boat, your head would brush the ceiling. Everyone else would be okay, except for Moss.
Use your tentacles and pull them into the water.
I'm going to try to guide the boat. I was hoping to sneak past, but I'm not sure it's gonna be possible. Well, I'll try to guide the boat towards the opposite side of the stream, away from whatever's there.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
I'll just try to like swim towards the side, pulling the boat.
Okay. What is the strength of an octopus?
17.
Okay. Between the two of them poling along, I would say that you'd be able to move the boat close to the far wall of this stream or river. And you're slowly moving forward?
Yeah. I can't really communicate anything I want to do.
If he's guiding us towards the wall, can we touch the wall?
Yeah.
And like kind of use the wall to kind of push us along. Understand? Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd be able to do that. Because the oar on that side wouldn't really be able to pull you any farther. But you could use the wall to push yourself along.
Okay. Try and be as quiet as possible.
Everybody give me a stealth check.
For him.
Oh, sorry, that's
Oh,
wrong.
no.
That's the wrong stealth.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ, Dark's stealth is so high she can't
Don't
roll
take the
below a 10.
21. Dark, take 7
It's
from
not gonna
me.
matter, Bri.
y-
We all
yeah.
failed.
With Felix's 6 and Aranor's 3, as you approach the wall, Aranor's heavy plate armor scrapes against it loudly, followed by Felix, who perhaps thought he was speaking quietly, with a "What the fuck, Rin?" that seems to echo loudly in this small space.
Oh, that's on point.
As you pull yourselves almost parallel with this landing, you all begin to hear sounds. I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative. Click on
Oh.
your token. How does it work? Click on your token and roll? You don't have a token.
So
do
we're
you?
still on
Yes.
the Desserin Valley map, is that right?
That's fine, because
Okay.
there's no intermediate. I didn't do one for Riverguard Keep.
Okay.
I can't actually
Let
click on
me-
my... Nope, hang on. I'm stupid. I can't click on my token.
No encounter, right? Because I got to put a dude on. This will be theater of the mind. As you all see,
Oh, I rolled it. Shit.
I will put on some combat. Get rid of the rain now that you're inside.
Is
So-
there an easy way that I can help put other people in the initiative order for you?
Don't you start the encounter and then the rolls pop up?
They're not in there because they rolled
Yeah,
beforehand.
Yeah, I rolled before the encounter was created.
Um,
I'm logged in as a GM in another browser, so I can do it dark. I just need to. Oh, there we go. I can do it.
The fuck? Point 14?
That's my dex. So I got a 21 and my dex is 14. It's showing the tiebreaker.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's right click, update combatant, and then type in the initiative value. Got it. Did Moss not roll initiative?
A giant octopus. 9.
Okay.
I haven't pre-tested any of these combat musics, so we'll see what we get.
Starsha got a 10. Aranor got a...
16?
Thank you. Felix got a...
He did it correctly. Felix did it.
Okay, good. And...
I see everybody.
Yeah, okay, good. Oh, it
Nice.
auto sorts them too. That's cool.
Yeah.
That fight music. God damn.
Oh, I'm missing a dude.
Ghouls.
They are all lined up on a landing. Yes, they were all ghouls.
Okay. Okay.
Dark, I know we don't have a map, but can you just kind of describe the area? So there's a landing on one side. Is that like a dock or like just kind of like a shore?
It's kind of like a shore. It's all stone, like stone stairs that lead right down into the water.
Okay, and on the
So
opposite side,
it's a 20-foot wide stream. On one side is nothing but solid rock. That's the side you're pushed up against. And on the other side, it's solid rock, and then there's about a 30-foot gap where this landing is. The landing itself is about 10 to 15 feet wide from the wall, from the far wall, until the edge of the water.
so there's not like anywhere to stand on the side opposite of the landing. Then it's
No,
just wall.
you're right up against solid
Okay.
rock. You're
Okay.
standing. They're all in the boat. Uh-oh.
And how far away are they?
They are about 20 feet away from you.
And we're still on this tiny little boat.
Mhm.
Yes. Well, Moss is not. He is in the water as an octopus.
The Mostopus.
A mostopus. Okay. Everybody is in combat. My ghoul is not, for whatever reason. All right. We're going to begin combat. Felix, you are up first.
With my not having vision, do I have any negatives, or can I basically see them all?
You can't. You're going to be on disadvantage at all your attacks. The only information you have to go on is what your friends are telling you.
All right, well, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at left or right. Which one was the closest, I guess? Or does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. The one in the center is technically closest, I guess.
Ooh!
Oh,
Nice! Nice! I'm so excited.
It was a disadvantage, so that is a 13?
Oh, no, I didn't roll disadvantage. I don't think it... let me
I'm just
reroll
trying
it.
to tell what I'm looking at here. Because what you see is probably different than what I see. Okay, so that would have been a 10.
Yeah,
25 would have been your first roll.
yes.
Okay, let me see.
So it probably misses.
I think it's a probably... Yeah, unfortunately that misses.
Okay.
As the area lights up when you cast the spell, you can see now where they are. Perhaps, giving you a better advantage next time. But for
Perfect.
now, it is a miss. So hit end turn.
You are next.
I did.
All right. My dude, that is the one in the center that you just shot at. He is going to move into the water. I'm going to put you guys roughly where I think you are. Felix was at the back of the boat. Starsha's in the front of the boat. Moss is in the... Whoops. Moss is in the water ahead of the boat. Winter's probably here. Putting Aranor here. That sounds about right. Okay. Guy in the middle is going to jump into the water. And swim right up to the boat. Good job. Thanks. Swim right up. Yeah, he's going to make an attack on Aranor. He's going to swing out with his claws. Does an 8 hit? Of course it doesn't.
No.
All right, that's his turn.
How do you turn your character around again?
Shift and mouse wheel.
Thank you.
It
Okay.
is your turn.
It's my turn. I'm going to target this ghoul. And I'm going to greatsword it.
Okay.
Activating greatsword.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit.
Yes, it does.
12 points of damage.
12 points. Okay.
And I will swing again.
Okay.
21
Hits.
for 7 points.
Okay.
I'm going to level 1 smite.
Okay.
Uh, $16 points of damage.
He's dead. Dead. That's your turn?
Yep. Let me turn.
Okay. It is one of the ghouls. He too will move into the water. right up to Felix and take a swipe with his claw. Does a 9 hit?
Negative.
All right. It's his turn. Next ghoul at the front of the dock. He is going to jump in and slash at Starsha.
So rude.
For a 7. These are terrible, terrible rolls. That's a miss. Next ghoul. It's going to move up right beside his friend. Also take a slice at swipe at Starsha.
Oh, that's me.
Does a 21 hit?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes.
Because it does?
Because it does.
Okay.
How do I turn
that is
myself
going to be-
around?
You shift and turn your token. Shift and mouse wheel, sorry.
No. Thank you.
No problem. You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage. If the creature is not okay, well, you're an elf, so it doesn't matter.
Starsha, don't forget about your dodge.
Yeah, what is it called?
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you can use uncanny dodge to take half.
That would make it, well, how much?
4.
4. Okay.
All right, that's his turn. Winter.
Okay, I did something to my little token and now I can't make it stop.
What did you do?
There's now a square around it with arrows in the corners,
Oh, you've targeted it.
I guess.
So when you right click your token,
Oh, okay, I fixed it. Thank you.
yeah, Winter, it is your turn.
Yeah, I think Winter is going to reach out and tap Aranor's breastplate and cast Light. So he
Okay.
emits light in a 20-foot radius bright and 40-foot radius dark.
Okay.
And, sorry, new character, Who Dis. I don't think she has any relevant bonus actions. Actually, you know what? Yeah, she is going to, as a bonus action, Fey Step. Because she can't reach anybody. So, oh, you know what? Actually, is there a way she can reach Felix without falling out of the boat? Like, can she sort of dart past Aranor, touch Felix, and then dart back to where she's at?
Yeah, she could crouch down and like reach across or behind Aranor to hit
Okay.
Felix. You guys are all crammed in this boat.
She's gonna point at the dock, like the far corner of the dock, away from that one that's by itself, and just go, "Mind if I put you over there?"
Sure.
So she'll dart over and grab him by the shoulder, and Felix, you are wrenched out of reality, thrown briefly through the Feywild as you see strange colored foliage fly past you at high speed, and you reappear over here, 30 feet away. She basically has a Misty Step that she can use on others. And that's her turn.
Okay, ends your turn.
There's a button to do that, isn't there?
Yeah, in this cross swords. There you go.
Got it.
Starsha, it's your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, I'm just surrounded by this arm, aren't I?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll go right at the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, it's dark, right?
No, it is bright because Aranor is his bright breastplate is lit up bright. So you're
Ah,
currently in a diameter of bright light.
that's great. Okay, well then I'm not gonna use my Shadow Blade because there's no point. Instead, I'll just use my dagger.
That hits.
8 points.
There is no sneak attack, so it will
No,
be a total of.
I mean, if I'm within 5 feet of her target.
Oh yes, you're right beside her. Well, technically, so is Moss, I guess.
Yeah, it's not just flanking sneak attacks. Just like if they're threatened by anything in melee.
Yep. Okay. So 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That's it? Okay, well then I'm gonna stab him again if he's not falling over dead. Jeez. Okay, this time with my sword, I guess.
This time there's no sneak attack because I don't think you get it twice. I don't think you get it on your second attack. It gives me an awful lot of information on my screen. I think it was a 5 for damage. And a 12 for the attack. So a 12 is definitely enough to hit it for an additional 5 points of damage. And that is enough to put it down.
Yay!
It is dead.
Good.
That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Click end turn, Starsha, and click on the little cross swords on the upper right, and then you should have end turn at the bottom.
Okay, see it.
There it is.
Moss.
Moss is gonna deal with this salty-looking fellow in front. I guess not salty. Deadly-looking fellow in front of him, and going to thwack him with his tentacle. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Well, shoot. I don't think I can do that as a bonus action, so that is my turn.
Okay. Brings us to the last ghoul still on the dock, who now sees Felix
Oh dear. Oh dear.
and will go charging towards him. And swing out with his claws. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
That will be 5 points of damage, and I need a DC 10 con save. Uh-oh.
Rip.
Can't help but feel like this is partially my fault.
I feel like it is mostly your fault.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Felix, you feel this something creep through your muscles as they all begin to tighten up, and you find that you are unable to move. You are paralyzed. Just trying to find a doodad. There we go. You're paralyzed. That is his turn. To the top, Felix! I don't think there's anything you can do against paralyzed. Let me double check. Nope.
It's your turn.
All right.
That brings us to Aranor.
Does he get a save
Alright.
at the end of his turns?
No.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Compel Duel on that ghoul in front of Felix.
Okay.
Wisdom DC 14.
DC 14. Okay. He failed.
Okay, so he's drawn to me, has disadvantage in attack rolls against anyone other than me, and must make a saving throw each time it moves more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay.
So basically trying to taunt it.
Hmm. Yeah, he turns around to look at you as you force him to face you.
Alright, I'm going to target the ghoul to the right. And attack.
Okay.
Ooh, 13 hit.
A 13 does hit.
Alright, 7 points.
And
Right.
this is the one at the very end of the boat?
Right, yep.
Yeah. Sorry, how many points?
7.
Okay.
And I still get both attacks, right? Even though I used that bonus action? Is that right?
I think so, yeah, because I think it's your second attack is not a bonus action attack. It's you get
It's
two
a point of
attacks.
my normal action. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
gotcha. Alright. Second attack. 13 hit.
13 hits,
10 points of damage.
10 points. All right. This one, I mean, it's hard to tell because they already have sort of chunks of flesh missing out of them. A little bit. They're very emaciated looking, but he looks even worse now.
Okay, and my turn.
Okay. That is the ghoul at the front of the boat, I believe. Nope, it's the one you just hit. Who is now going to climb up onto the boat. And attempt to claw at you. But he misses with a 6. That's his turn. Up at the front of the boat, the ghoul realizes there is something in the water and slashes out at it. Does a 14 hit Octomos?
Checking stats.
It's Moctopus.
Moctopus?
Why can't I find the fucking AC? Oh, there it is. 11. Yes, 12 hits.
Okay, so you're going to take 8 points of slashing damage. And I will need a Constitution saving throw.
So for a creature, con saving throw would just be, I guess, regular, like con roll?
Yep. Yep. 15 is more than enough. You passed. You begin to feel your muscles in all of your long tentacles tighten up, but then it passes.
And sorry, you said that was 11 to damage?
8. It was 8.
8 damage, okay.
Winter.
How far? Can I actually measure here, or?
Yep.
Okay, so 20 feet. I'm gonna teleport as a bonus action.
Okay.
Using Phase Step.
Mhm.
To there, and let's see.
Yeah,
Nice.
your back would be to the wall there, because any farther you'd hit wall.
And then she is going to reaching out with her left hand, pointing a single finger at this, actually pointing her palm flat at this ghoul. She's gonna slide a foot back, crunching on the gravel beneath her, brace herself, and fire an Eldritch Blast. This one with a little extra kick in it. And as it fires, there's sort of a sickly dark energy that ripples beneath her sleeve. And the purple black beam that lances out has a strange gold sparkle around it as it shoots out and hits this creature. Hopefully hits this creature. Let's roll damage. Let's roll to hit, sorry. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, 13 hits.
7 points of force damage, and it is knocked back 10 feet.
Okay.
And she's going to fire the second blast at the same creature for 8 points of force damage, and it is knocked back another 10 feet.
Okay. So it's knocked into the water about here. With the first one, how much was the first damage? Sorry.
7 and 8, so 15 total.
Okay. Was it
And
pushed back further with the second one?
a total of 20 feet. I'm assuming that's all the way to the boat.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, and into melee. And she's going to step up and guard Felix. And that's her turn.
Okay. End your turn. There we go. Starsha.
Stasha, are you muted?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Talking to myself again. It's great. Let me get behind the one that's in front of Moss, like over here.
Okay, so you're going to get off the boat and into the water.
Oh, forgot there's a boat. Oh,
Can't you tell by the drawings of the waves?
no, clearly. I even see the outline of the boat. Totally. Like, are there any downsides to trying to fight in the water? Is there like...
You can't move as much unless you have a swim speed.
Mhm.
Your movement would be halved.
What about the damage? Is that the same?
Nope, that's unchanged.
Okay, well, I'll jump in the water and get behind him. There you go.
All right.
I'll just swim. Alright. Be good, be good. Oh, that was good.
Yes,
Thank
that
you
is
for turning
definitely
around.
going to hit.
Oh, she crit it.
Oh, you did crit it. Yes, that is the total crit. He's dead. He was at full health. Now he is just dead.
Okay.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, he went down. Like, we don't see
He
him
did.
anymore.
He
He's down.
disappeared under the waves. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He is deceased.
That's great. Love that.
So now there are only 2 remaining.
The one over there and...
There's a one on the boat with Aeronor and one
Uh-huh.
in the water in front of Aeronor. The one that Winter just knocked back.
Oh. I thought that was also dead.
Nope.
That's a taunt for the
He's
duel.
taunted.
Ah, okay. But is that the one with the green dot or the one next to him?
The one in the white, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me get behind that one now.
Okay.
Gosh.
The one with the green dot just means that Aeronor still has it targeted.
Oh my
Purple dot.
gosh.
What did you get? Let's see. Oh my.
I just love to see that dragon.
That is another crit.
What the fuck? God damn.
I mean, it's not as much damage, but he's already below half. He is now dead.
Starsha.
Yeah.
Killing in the
did.
name of.
Yeah, there are no targets left in the water. So Starsha will continue to tread water. It's
Can I-
only
can I
about
not
10 feet
move-
deep.
Oh, can I not climb back in the boat?
You don't have enough movement left.
Oh, okay. Refreshing.
The water is quite chilly.
Yes, that's what I said.
Moss.
Refreshing.
Moss will dive under the boat.
Okay.
Go all the way opposite side.
Mhm.
And I assume I can still give this guy a thwack even though he's in the boat.
Yep.
So it'll be a tentacle that reaches up and over, kind of almost Cthulhian-like.
Yep.
And I will. This is with advantage, right? Or is it with advantage?
Why would it? Yeah, because Aranor's there. 12
That didn't-
hits.
Okay, and then I will. $13 damage, and the
He's
ghoul is grappled.
Well, he's dead.
Is anyone else not seeing Moss's rolls?
Yeah, I think they're DM rolls.
Yeah, he's mistakenly rolling to the DM, but he's dead.
How do I?
I wondered why they looked purple.
Are you rolling out of D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a setting in the D&D Beyond
must have-
setting, in the Beyond 20 settings, for creature rolls. It might be set default to
Because he's a
DM
creature.
roll only.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I will poke around with that.
All right. Well,
But you guys are now out of combat.
Does anybody look hurt?
Can I move yet?
Not at the immediate end of combat, no.
Does Felix look hurt?
No, he just looks like he's not moving over there.
Winter's just gonna grab him by the. He wears a trench coat, right?
Yeah, he's got a longer coat.
Yeah, she's gonna grab him by like the lapels and just like shake him. Hey, anybody in there? Hello? Hello?
He seems very stiff to you.
She's gonna slap him.
It doesn't seem to have an effect.
Hey guys, I think Felix is broken.
Moss will swim over and I guess shift out of wild shape.
I pushed the boat over to the landing with the oar.
Okay. By the time you get the boat over to the landing, Felix is now slowly coming back to movement as the effects of paralyze wear off. It only lasts for a minute. Your face does feel a little sore.
Oh, hey, I fixed him. Look.
Yeah, you realize that the smell from down here was most likely coming from these ghouls. Piled up behind you against the wall look to be gnawed on bones. Most likely humanoid.
Oof. Is there any kind of exits out of this area?
No, it's only back down the way that you came or further into the
Oh,
darkness.
wow. Okay, so just a little spot for them. Interesting. Do a quick search of the area.
Yep, make a perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than piles of bones and rags, you don't see anything of value.
Okay. All right.
I am going
Back on the boat.
to do a quick sweep underwater of the area.
Okay. Give me perception.
Oh, burn!
Yeah, the water is not very deep here. It's deep enough for your octopus form, and you can easily see under the water. It doesn't look like there's anything here. It's just the rocky bottom of a stream. Uh-oh, who left?
It wasn't me.
Lucid.
It was yeah, it was Lucid.
Rip
Fuck
Lucid.
this, I had enough.
He's still stunned.
Winter, can you turn off this light?
Oh. Yeah. And she just snaps her fingers and it fades.
I'm assuming you're all going to get back in the boat.
Yeah. Let's get back in and venture further.
Well, I'll let you guys position yourself in the boat.
There's
Welcome
Lucid.
back. Do you have Canadian headphones too? Clearly he does.
No, my internet's dead, so I'm on my phone.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Did you have a power outage?
No, it just stopped working.
Well, you gotta pay your bills, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Fuck.
All right, Winter. Winter, are you in the boat?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to move how to turn off grid snap.
And you turn the light off of Aranor. So let me do that.
Yes. Oh, apparently holding shift while dragging. Nope.
All right.
Everything's dark for me now.
Yeah, because I made it dark. It's fine. You guys are going to continue to move down this waterway into the darkness. Aranor can see. Let me just make that change right now. Oh, I better make it on your token. What is it? It's dark vision 20? 120, sorry?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if there's others that can't see, maybe it would be more prudent to cast light, but I'll leave that up to them.
I can use my drift globe.
You have a drift globe?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right, you should be able to see now.
So next time I'll just pull that out, so you don't have to use a spell slot. I just forgot to pull it out the last time.
It's a cantrip. It basically just costs an action.
Okay.
but-
All right. Okay.
So yeah, you guys are going to continue moving down this waterway at the same pace you were before. Are you happy with the order that you're in the boat?
Mhm.
Moss, I'm assuming you're still in the water as an octopus.
Yep, I have dark vision to 60 feet as an octopus. I think I said 120 before it's 60.
All right, you guys continue on.
Oh,
You
chat bubble.
move. Yep. You move down the waterway. It's quiet. The sounds of dripping, echoing. The darkness seems to grow deeper and deeper until you do all begin to see a light ahead of you. And I will put you on the mappo.
Yay!
Oh, I really hope that it works.
It'll be fine.
Loading, crushing wave.
I will put you guys all on the map in a pretend boat, hopefully in the order that I had you in. There we go.
Still,
Ahead,
still loading for
you
me.
can see, ahead you can see some light. Well, this will probably be a good place now that we've switched maps to let it all load to have a quick break. So we'll take a 5-minute here. I'll be right back.
back. Oh, we still in break or? Okay. Internet still messed up? He doesn't have my service. You're pissing me off, Bri. Uh-oh. Poop poop. It's a London fog. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That would be Felix. But he can't see anything anyway.
Just keep going without me.
Yeah, that's fine. We're 2 men down. Aranor can run everything.
Hmm.
Is Lucid's internet still out?
Yeah.
Is he on his phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is Starsha back?
I never left.
You always say that. I can never tell if she's gone or here. She doesn't talk.
She's stealthy.
All right. So you guys have gradually moved down this narrow channel. It has narrowed a bit. It's only just wide enough now to let the boat through. Thank you for drawing the boat. I can't tell by the color who drew it.
Poker.
You move into this narrowed area, and you can see now there is light up ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Continue to move quietly, as quiet as possible. Possibly
Okay.
using the walls to guide like I did before.
Yeah, between, if two people were to reach out, one on either side, you can easily, without using the oars, sort of pull yourself along the waterway.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the boat can't move with you.
Ooh, animation.
God damn it. Some of you might even be close enough to hear some sound. I think Moss is the only one.
I hear water waves.
So what you see as you enter this area, there's much more light now. Yeah, so the current heading down that stream at this point was not very strong. It flows through the tunnel, passing, you're assuming, directly underneath Riverguard Keep before it empties out into the Desserin River. It's not hard to row or pull against the current.
Let's
I
land.
need everybody,
Oh, okay.
before you get a chance to land, to give me a perception check.
Yeah. God damn, boss. Somebody's gonna have to roll for Felix.
Yeah, I can. I'll just get Lucid. Tell me what you rolled.
I can't roll anything.
I know. I was suggesting you make up a number. Starsha, what did you roll?
I didn't. Hold on. Perception. Where is it? This. I rolled this.
You persuaded the darkness to let you see.
Oh my gosh! It's because it all starts with a P.
It's okay if you can't read. Not everyone can.
No, I teach math, not reading.
Well, there you go.
Then.
Everyone but Winter can see that there are several creatures or things in the crags along this waterway. Some of them just look at you menacingly. Some seem to pay you no mind at all. Rin, roll me a d20. Just a flat d20. For a 19. Oh, you're lucky.
I am.
None of them seem to make a move toward you. Your boat now pulls up very close to this landing. The ceilings here seem to extend no more than 15 feet in most areas. The light that you can see seems to be tinted a greenish color. Doesn't seem like it's a natural flame. The quay, just to your north, seems to be made of ancient stone steps leading from the floor level down to right into the water. You can see light shining from up ahead of you. You can see across the long distant waterway light coming from other areas, but you can't, it's not enough to light the area up. You can just see that there are lights farther on in the distance. You can see that there is already a 10-foot skiff that's moored to this quay. And from the bronze sconce beside the tunnel mouth, a strange greenish light emerges. From the quay, it looks like there's about a 20-foot wide, smooth-sided canal that leads away to the north. To the west, this underground lake seems to stretch westward into darkness. What would you guys like to do?
Let's land here
All right.
and check out that cave mouth.
Everyone is getting out of the boat, I assume.
Moss is still outside the. Can I take a quick swim and just like around the left side there and explore just a little bit, not more than, maybe 30 feet away from the dock?
Sure.
Can I just move my token, or?
Yeah, you can move your token.
So I see there's like black. Is that a cave wall on the left there, or is that? I can't tell what that is.
Let me see what you see. What do you see? Why has this not... Hang on.
You can share my screen if you want to see exactly what I
Nope.
see.
Let's
Okay.
go. You can't see anything right now because you don't have your vision on because you're an octopus. Let me turn your vision on for a little bit. There you go.
Okay. I'm just gonna swim a little bit further and.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go check the north real quick.
Make a perception check.
Oh, perception check here. Okay.
22. And you're an octopus, right?
Yes.
You can see from where you are, you can see that there looks to be a key just to the south of you with a hallway leading to the south, maybe into a larger room. You can see that this large lake seems to extend farther and farther on into the darkness. And as you look down into the water, it seems to get deeper and deeper the farther into the cave that you go. And while you are looking into the water, you can't help but feel something reach out and touch you. I'm going to
Oh
need
boy.
you to roll for initiative.
Oh, Moss.
Oh, that looks big.
It is. You see a form similar to your own as a giant octopus comes swimming out of the inky blackness.
Maybe he wants to mate.
It's possible that he wants to eat you. Let's try
what do you-
some new music.
Are they cannibals? Why would he eat them?
Let's try this one.
I'm assuming none of the rest of us know any of this is going on, right?
I mean, you can see that Moss swam out into the darkness, but he's beneath the surface of the water.
Yeah, okay, good for him. I'm sure he can handle himself.
So, Moss, you are up first.
I will do Ink Cloud.
Okay.
Did that link? So I guess I wasn't late to you. I didn't figure where that setting was. So a ink cloud just charges 20 radius. Your area is heavily obscured, and I can do a quick dash.
Okay.
And so I will dash towards the back towards the pier.
Okay, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Sure does.
Okay. This tentacle reaches out with its tentacles to grab you as you swim away. I need you to make a DC 16 escape check.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
What would that be?
Mm,
I don't know what an escape check is.
Usually a strength check?
uh,
I'm just going to check and
it
see
hits you. Has a 15-foot reach. Bludgeoning damage, so it did the damage. Target is a creature. It is grappled. You need a DC 16 to escape the grapple. So, because it hit you, you're automatically grappled.
So I'm back here.
Yes.
So there.
No, you were 1 square down.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're all wondering where Moss is at.
Yeah, you would have seen him swim off, but obviously he couldn't say anything to you because he's an octopus. You might. No, they're too deep. And they're now in an area that's heavily obscured for 1 minute.
It's athletics or acrobatics, so it's the same as grapple.
Did it give you the damage?
I did not see damage. I don't know if he told me
Let's see.
damage.
It was 6 points.
Okay. So I've taken a total of 14 points in this
And
form.
you are grappled. At the... I think it's at the start of your turn? Or the end of your turn. No, it's at the end of your turn that you can try to break free. That's where you will use acrobatics or athletics, DC 16. So,
And is that okay? Sorry, go ahead.
so you tried to get away. It lashed out with its reaction and grabbed you. It is now going to, because that would have been your turn, right?
Yes,
I would say that you can make athletics or acrobatics now at the end of your turn to try and break free using the octopus's stats.
Okay. So that's just straight strength.
Yeah.
So it's DC 16, right?
Yeah, so it's a fail. You are restrained. That is the end of your turn.
Mhm.
It is the giant octopus's turn. He has you grappled. He is going to attempt to swim away with you in its grapple. No, it's not. It can't actually do anything else to you other than squeeze you tighter. But let's see. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it twists tighter and squeezes you in its tentacles.
So if I am trying to get away, do I need to? Is that going to count as my action, or do I get to do
Yes.
an attack?
If you're trying to break away, you use your action to try and break the grapple.
Then I will try to get away again.
Okay. So it's acrobatics or athletics. DC 16.
Nope.
You continue to be held fast in this tentacled monster's arms. It's the giant octopus's turn again. He will continue to do the same. Does 12 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, right, because you are also a giant octopus. Yeah, you have an 11. You're going to take 7 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on trying to do this until I get away.
Okay. It's your turn.
Oops, that was the wrong one, but it's still +3, so it doesn't matter. Still no.
Okay. Unfortunately, the entire area is obscured in ink and no one can see anything. Ah, an 8 does not hit.
Does not.
That is his turn. It's your turn.
Why is this such a high DC?
Because an octopus is grabby. Ooh, 24 for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. How you looking there, Moss?
I've taken 37 points of damage in this form.
10? Yep, that's not enough. You guys, a little bit has passed now.
I don't
You
think
might
he's
be-
coming back.
You might be growing curious as to what happened. Unfortunately, you don't even know what direction he went in. Whose turn is it? Moss. 21. You managed to break free.
And I can move 60 feet, so that should get me all the way to the pier, yeah?
Yes.
I climb out and I'm not.
No, because the grapple happens at the end of your turn. Or sorry, the break out of a grapple is at the end of your turn. So you're free of the grapple, but you're right beside the octopus.
Oh, is he gonna get another attack opportunity if I try to move away again?
Of course he is.
Oh, Jesus!
You've broken free of the grapple, and you're free. However, it is now the octopus's turn.
Oh man, Moth.
Anybody else heard clown music?
17? Does a 17 hit, Moss?
Sure does.
Guess what? You're
Grappled.
grappled. And you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
The octopus can only grab one creature at a time. It's your turn.
All right. All right, time to return the favor. I will thrash it with all my tentacles at him.
Okay. I don't see the to hit.
20.
Oh, yes, 20. Yeah, 20
and
hits.
7 damage.
7 hit. Alright.
So now we're grappled together. We are making sweet tentacle love.
Yep. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
How long has it been now?
It hasn't. It's been. It's probably been a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's only 6 seconds around, right? It's been like...
Yeah, but you went out swimming and have been gone for a few minutes. So yeah, he only rolled an 8 to hit you, so you take no damage this time.
All right. Oh, back at him.
I wish I could change your roll so you could see. Everyone could see.
I was looking for the option. I couldn't find it.
Are you attempting to escape or are you hitting him?
No, I'm hitting him.
All right, 14
Enough of that
hits
nonsense.
for 11. Okay. That's your
His turn.
turn?
Oh, let me...
All right, it's his turn. He hits you for 12, and you take 7 points.
All right, that takes me to 50 points. I have 52, so I have 2 left.
Right?
And back at him.
Yep. Uh, 12 hits for 12 damage. Okay. It's his turn. He's just gonna keep it up. 12 hits for 8 points.
So that's 52 is going to take me 6 over and into my regular, and I am no longer an octopus.
You are no longer an octopus. It is your turn.
There's not really much I can do other than just slash out with Primal Savagery. So I will hiss and take a bite out of him.
Okay.
Oops, I forgot to do the wrong one.
That hits for 6 points.
14 points. So, which one did I do? I did in 2 steps. I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, okay. So total of, sorry, how many?
14.
Okay. It is the octopus's turn. He is going to use Ink Cloud to further obscure the area and attempt to dash away. You will get an attack of opportunity.
Sir, I will get an attack.
Yes.
Since I can't do anything other than just throw a quick unarmed hit at it, I can try and give him a sickle. Sure, let's do that.
Yeah, the moon sickle will hit for 10 points.
5.
Oh, 5, okay. It's difficult for me to tell what the actual damage and to hit are on my screen. 5 points. As the inky blackness further surrounds you and deepens, you get the sensation of quick movement away from you.
And I will be swimming away the other direction.
All right. After 5 to 6 minutes, you see Moss in his Furbolg form emerge from the water and climb the steps.
What happened, Moss?
Octopus tried to mate with me.
You are covered in patchy splotches of dark ink.
And sucker marks.
Probably, yeah.
Does he look injured? Like, badly injured, or roughed up a bit?
No,
I
it
think-
looks like he had a wrestling match with an octopus.
I think Winter will quietly just approach and start running her hands over him, casting Prestidigitation to clean and dry him as best she can. You look terrible. Yeah, maybe you should stick to dry land for a bit.
I think I might be pregnant.
I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know if that's how it works.
Octopuses here are very handsy.
Yeah, gross.
What would you guys like to do?
I made while he was doing his thing, I made an Arcana check to I rolled a 25 to see if the lamp on the wall is magical in nature.
It is. It looks like it is some sort of continual flame spell.
I think this lamp is magical in nature. I don't know if that means anything, but it's a thing.
Everybody can make a history check.
Oh, really?
Or dark, you want to take dark vision off me too.
Oh, right. I would say that both Starsha and Aranor, you guys have spent a good amount of time studying Starsha's map. You've been to a couple of different locations in the Deserin Valley now, and you know them to be dwarven. You know the history of the area. You both are pretty sure that this was also part of a large dwarven complex. In fact, Starsha, you might even check your map against where you are. You would know that this is definitely part of the ancient dwarven city of Tyr Basil. And it seems to me, or it would seem to you, that these light sources have probably been running since the dwarves were last here.
I'm gonna bring out the drift globe.
Okay?
I'll give Winter back her goggles.
Okay?
Thank you, Winter. I
Yeah.
won't be needing these any longer. Ooh.
I think you already have control of it. Let me just double check.
I do not.
Okay.
I think you do. You've been the one carrying around the drift globe.
No, I mean
No,
in
but-
Foundry. I don't have control.
Oh.
And also, you still have the scary combat music on.
I do? I can't hear it.
Do you want me to fix his control? I can do it.
You fix his control, I'll fix the music.
Okay. Do you want me to give it to everybody or just him?
No, just Aranor.
Okay. We're gonna set him to owner and give that a shot now. Can you click on it, move it around? Hey, there we go. Oh, you have it and you selected.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what we tried in practice the other day.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me fix myself.
Yeah. Fix yourself.
There we go. Alright. Let's head down this hallway, folks. Moss, you okay?
Is there any octopuses up there you can see?
None.
I think I'll
Make
be
a
okay.
perception check.
Dark, I'm going to produce flame as well, so I have my own little light source.
Okay. How much light does it give off?
It is bright light, 10-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 10.
So 10 and 20. There you go.
Yep.
So as you move along through the halls, it is quite quiet here. There is a lot of sounds of dripping water. But the structure of this place itself is sound. The floors are all in relatively good shape, well carved. The walls, while smooth, do have some subtle detailing on them. Let me... Where's my map?
And sorry, would they have seen the other landing that I saw, Dark? Or I don't know how Foundry would
No.
have. Okay, so I'll relay that there was another landing just kind of southwest of where we were.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to see it from where they were.
And you said there was something. There was something you said I saw in there, but I couldn't hear it over the ambient noise, like a key or something, or I think it started with a K.
No, I just said the hallway looks like it extends to the south.
Okay.
So
You- you-
Aeronor begins to move north down the hallway. I'm assuming the rest of you are following him.
Yeah, you'll have to move Felix.
All right.
Yeah, I'll move up to be at least beside Aeronor.
You guys can turn down your ambient noises as well if it's too loud for you. I don't know what everyone has their individual, volume settings set at. So to continue to move down these halls, you quickly come up very soon on a door to your left. It looks like a standard stone door, very similar to the ones that you saw within the Temple of Howling Hatred. It has an iron hasp and pin arrangement to secure this door. In other words, it appears to be locked from the outside.
I'm gonna move up to it and listen at the door.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Bleh.
You hear nothing from the other side.
You said it's locked from this side?
It looks like it can be locked from this side. It looks like it is currently unlocked. Did I just see a tune move up past me in the darkness?
Winter.
All right.
She's just run along ahead.
Okay.
Shall we open?
Quietly.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't arrow click to move through. You have to physically move. That was an issue that we discovered.
Oh no!
Well, somebody up at the front has opened a door, and so we're going to roll for initiative.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with you guys moving
was-
around,
It
but
was me. Y'all said, let's open it quietly. I opened it quietly.
yeah. So up ahead, Starsha has moved beyond the group and opened a door to find
Oh! I
Several
thought y'all were
individuals
talking
inside.
about that door. I didn't even see the door here on the side. Okay, I really have to zoom in. Because all I saw was the door ahead. I didn't see that tiny little door on the left.
Well, the door's open now.
It's fine. We're gonna kill him anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the spirit.
So Starsha, I'm going to put you back where you were at the door. Everyone else will stay where they are. Aeronor has just moved into the room. And
Jesus Christ.
All of us roll.
yes.
There we go. That's more like it.
Well, I might have rolled for you by accident. Now roll for Felix. Why is everything a 3? We will put on some combato. What is appropriate combat music here? Ah, that'll work. All right. Starsha, you open the door into this room. It is well lit in here. And inside, you can see this chamber has been furnished with roughly 6 relatively plain wooden bunk beds. There are sacks of provisions that you can see on the floor. You can see another stone door exit that up in the northwest side of the room. And you see 5 individuals. 4 of them appear to be of a like to people you fought previously in Riverguard Keep, with jagged-looking swords and shell-shaped shields. And another robed individual in the back. He seems to have barnacles and seashells attached around the edges of his sleeves and collar. But you are up first.
Lucky me. Alright, let's see. That is a lot.
Let me turn the music down a little.
This game needs grenades. Open a door, see a bunch of bad guys, chuck a grenade, close the door.
Well, that's what Fireball's
Fireball.
for.
Yeah, I was about to do that. Because I'm like, I'm not walking in there. Alright, a fireball.
Wait, you can do that?
No, she can firebolt.
Oh.
Who are you throwing it at?
Is that a caster, the one in blue?
You're not sure what he is, but he doesn't look like he has a sword or shield.
Yeah, that's who I'm
And he's wearing robes.
Because, like, I don't even know how to cast at anybody else.
Yeah. That is, he's either conjuring some kind of water spell between his hands, or he's playing a accordion made of water.
He's got a slinky, okay? Okay, so that was a 15 to hit. Let me see. That is a hit. For 13 points of fire damage. You seem to have taken them by surprise. You opened the door. They saw you, you saw them. There was a lot of oh shit on either side. You nuked him with a firebolt, which hits, and now they move into action. Is there anything else?
No. Let me just take a few steps back.
Are you going to close the door? Are you leaving it open?
I'm closing it.
Okay. So you all see Starsha opened a door. Some of you in the hall might have seen light escaping from it. Who all is in the hallway? I would say that Winter and Felix would notice. They would have seen you cast a spell and then quickly back out, shutting the door behind you. Whoops. It is the Crushing Wave Priest's turn. Can you, now that the door is closed, can you all still see the creatures inside it?
Mm-mm. I can't.
No.
Oh, I couldn't see anyway. But stream can't see it.
The stream should be able to see what all other players see.
Yep.
Alright, so that's his turn. Next. That's his turn. And his turn. Moss, it is your turn.
So I was looking in this other room with Aranor, would I even know what's happened?
It's possible that you heard the commotion. You would have maybe heard the door close ahead of you. And heard maybe some shouts.
So I will turn around and what was that? What's going on? And I don't think Moss would have do anything else.
Alright, it's the next guy's turn. It is now Felix's turn. Lucid, are you still there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I would just probably hold action on Firebolt to see if something came through the door that looked hostile.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see Felix moving forward. He might move up level with everyone else. So Felix is going to hold his action until he sees something. That is the last guy's turn. He is going to open the door. And throw a javelin directly at Starsha. Does a 20 hit?
It sure does.
That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. I use my...
Uncanny dodge? Yep.
Yes, please.
So you will take 2.
Yay. What's fun?
That is his turn.
It
Winter.
will be your turn next.
Winter is going to take a few steps back and cast Bless. Let me just have a read here. It is up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. I guess Aranor is still in the other room, isn't he? Is the... Oh, the door's
Oh, the door's open.
You know what, yeah, from here, yeah. Actually, the line of sight's pretty cool here. I can see 3 people. I'm going to cast it on Aranor, Felix, and Starsha. Whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll or saving throw. And I am concentrating. I don't know if there's a marker for that. I'll find one. That's gonna be it for Winter.
It is your
I'm
turn.
going to put a little marker on each of you, just to indicate that you have an additional d4.
So, based on... Do I know what's going on?
You are currently inside another room. You have heard a commotion behind you. You've recently heard Moss say, "What's going on?"
I mean, if he doesn't look like he's rushing to battle, I think Winter's just gonna say, little help, and take a step back from the door.
Alright, I'll move out into the hall.
Rudely brushing past Moss.
Oh, my globe. Okay. Okay, can I see that guy?
Through that door, you can see an individual, yes.
So that was 5, 10. So move there.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. Start of the next round. Starsha, it is your turn.
Hooray.
You can see the guy who threw the javelin at you through the doorway.
Oh, that's just not cool. Yeah, I'm not walking in there. Oh, boy.
You do recall that there was a door in there on the western wall.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I'm still not walking in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Well, dang it all. I'm gonna throw that fire bolt again.
Okay.
Eek.
A 14? A 14 just hits.
Okay.
And that was 17 points of damage.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So strong.
Yeah, he is, he looks to be in pretty bad shape. You can see his clothing has caught a flame.
I see, I see. Okay, I'm gonna have to move out of the way because he's just gonna keep throwing the javelin at me, so I'll just move over here.
As
Oh,
you come around the
no.
corner,
Oh no!
you see two other individuals.
Jeez.
No, I can't move back.
Oh gosh, hold on. Where was I? Right here.
Yes.
Ah.
So you've moved 15 feet.
Uh-huh.
You do have 15 more feet of movement. Oh, Starsha does look bloodied. I can see a little bit of blood on her.
You can?
Yeah, I gotta zoom right into your character.
Oh. It's like I'm missing an eyeball.
No, it's like right in your face.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Okay, never mind. Let me take a step back here.
All right. Starsha
Good
moves
light.
up past you,
Stand-
Aranor,
stand
and then
next to me.
quickly backtracks.
Hey, stay next to me.
There.
All right.
Oh, no, not next to you because they keep throwing javelins. I'll
Well,
be behind
they'll
you.
hit Aranor first.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you're okay
There
where
you
you
go.
are.
You know my meat shield. There you go.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I'm pretty sure that is my turn because I don't really have a whole lot of options here.
Okay.
Oh, can I cast another spell or?
No, you can't. You cast your firebolt already.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Didn't you? Yes, you did. You did massive damage.
Yes.
All right. It is now the priest's turn.
Oh, I have to click on end my turn, don't I? Oh.
No, I did it for you.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I don't have the option.
He is going to. He's gonna move first, and then he's gonna cast a spell.
This guy that's casting a spell is not anybody I can see, is it?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, counterspell.
New character, who dis? Maybe I don't have counterspell.
That's possible, but
Maybe
Felix
I
can't
have
see it to counter
more
either.
of them than I used to.
He's gonna cast the spell. Let me see if I can actually get this off correctly. Probably not. He's gonna put it right here.
I don't like this.
How do I do a radius?
I don't like this one bit.
Then the
Circle
DM's doing her
template.
job well.
Sure you do.
Alright. How big is this? Yeah, we're gonna put it there.
That looks too
Where
big.
can he see? He's gonna put it right here. Make sure I can see that spot. I can. Okay. So, in this area, of which there are currently only 2 of you, the ground begins to slip up becomes slick, icy. I will need when the creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. Okay, so I think nothing happens right now. 40-foot radius centered on a... Oh, dear. 20-foot tall. 40. It's much bigger than this. Sorry.
Yay, it went away.
Yeah. Here we go.
Good lord.
It is a 40-foot radius. You notice that the ground beneath your feet, the walls themselves, have become slick with ice. And that is his turn. Oh no, he will then move. Okay. It's the Reaver's turn. He's going to stay right there. This guy is going to poke his head out the door. He is going to throw a javelin at Aranor. I'm assuming a 14 does not hit.
Correct.
He is then going to back from the door. Moss.
So this terrain is, I guess Landstride does not give me any benefit.
It is difficult terrain now, which means it's twice as difficult to move through. Instead of moving 30 feet, you would only move 15.
Okay.
And if you do move, I will need you to make a DC... I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So that gives me no benefit to Landstride, does it?
I don't know.
This is magical, and it's not plant related.
Sounds about right.
Okay, I'm going to try to move forward.
Okay.
And I will try to move forward. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try to move beside Starsha.
Okay, so you can move up there, and then give me a dexterity saving throw.
Move first or dexterity?
Yep,
saving
move
throw
first.
So if he gets within 10 feet, he gets +3 to his save. If he gets in 10 feet of me. So I don't know if that's in effect.
Yeah. So as soon as you start to move, I guess that's when the roll would come into play.
Okay. So
yeah, make a...
+3.
No, I'm saying when anybody starts to move, I guess that would... When they take their first step. 15 is more than enough. You managed to maintain your footing.
Okay, and I'm going to reach out and tap Aranor. Move swiftly, and I will cast Freedom of Movement.
Oh boy.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's Blender time.
I didn't realize Druids got that.
And I won my turn.
All right. It is this Reaver's turn. Can he see Aranor? No, he cannot. So he is going to move. All right. Felix's turn. He's way back there. He doesn't see anybody. Oh, he does see that guy in the room.
Remember, he was also holding a firebolt for
He was holding an action, yeah.
holding a firebolt for a hostile action against us.
Oh, right. So the guy who fired at Aranor, that would have prompted Felix's firebolt to go off. Where is Felix's sheet?
Was I able to see him though? The guy who fired it?
Yes, because he had to step into vision to fire it.
Okay, then yeah, I would have.
Okay. I feel bad Lucid can't see anything, and it's like playing D&D by Braille. What do you think you would cast at him?
It was firebolt.
Firebolt? Okay. Oh, that's what you held, that's right. Okay, so... Firebolt. That is definitely going to hit. That's a 27. For 8 points of damage, plus... Is there any plus that you add to it?
No, nothing.
Okay. So that guy will take 8. Alright. I am keeping an eye on the time, don't worry.
Is the ice like blocking everyone out here, or all of us?
It's not blocking you. It's just covering the ground. It is super slippery.
Yeah, it's the entire hallway we're in, plus the room beyond us. I imagine it's hampering them as well, but it's a lot. It's 80 feet across.
I don't know that it would have gone in the room. I mean, right now I have it that it is. I guess the door is open, so I guess it would have.
Yeah, usually spells will say, if it spreads around corners and through doors.
Mm-hmm.
So for my turn, can I dispel it with dispel magic?
I don't see why not. Let me double check.
You might check the spell level too, because if it's higher, I think he's got a roll.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, it should be automatic then.
Until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder in a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose. Blah, blah, blah. The area is heavily obscured, because it's snow and rain. And exposed flames in the area are doused, so Moss, you will lose your flame.
Okay.
I'll get rid of that. I don't
If
see...
not, then I would just firebolt the guy I can see.
Just trying to... I don't see anything within the spell itself that says you can't dispel it.
As long as he has line of sight to any part of the spell effect, he should be able to, and it's all around us, right?
Yeah.
And actually, the heavily obscured part basically means you can't see anything.
Yeah, you're right. Shit. I would say if it was just the ice on the ground, it would probably be okay. But now, because there's basically a blizzard happening, well, it's a sleet storm, that's the name of the spell, you wouldn't be able to see. I'm gonna say
but the snow is the spell effect itself, right? Like,
yes. Oh, so yeah, I think you can get rid of it.
Okay, I would do that.
Okay, so you will dispel this. Alright. Any movement?
I'm blind, so yeah. If you think I would move, go ahead.
I mean, you can see the light from the drift globe.
No, I mean, I can't see the map, so.
I don't think Felix would move up that much. I'm going to move you 10 feet forward.
Okay.
Because
Then that'll be it.
Felix is always in the back. So I'll just move you up 10 feet so you can see a little better. Alright, that's Felix's turn. That brings us to the last Reaver, who is going to fire a javelin at Moss. Does a 19 hit?
Ow!
That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Intercept.
All right.
Uh, 7 points.
All right, so nothing happens. Aranor reaches out with his great sword and swats that javelin out of the air before it can hit you. And that guy will then move out of sight. Ending his turn.
It will be your
Winter.
turn next.
Oh boy, there's a lot of people in this hallway. I don't like this.
You don't see anyone in this hallway other than your friends.
Yeah, there's 5 of us in this hallway. I don't like this.
Lightning bolt.
No, Yeah, Winter's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. She can't really get past everybody, so she is going to cast her once a day Misty Step. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. To here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just the oh, who's in there? She's gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at I don't know how to target him, but this guy here.
Okay.
So bracing her back against the wall, she holds up both hands, palms flat, and fires 2 sickly purple blasts with a strange gold glitter shimmering around them. Let's see, let's roll that. The first one is a 20 for 5 points of force damage, and the second one is a 15. Does a 15 hit?
They both hit.
Okay, so he takes a total of 10 points of force damage and is knocked back 20 feet. And the rest of you would notice...
Sorry, total of 10 points?
Total of 10 points.
Okay.
The rest of you would notice she gets pushed back against the wall as
And he got pushed back 10 feet?
20.
Okay.
And that's going to be... actually, you know what? That was 20 feet. She's going to move back to here. And that's it.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Old Aranor moves into here.
Okay.
And so I see these 2 guys, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, 3.
No, there's 2 guys in here. Oh, yes, there's 3 guys in here.
Okay.
Oh, did I not put him in initiative? Let me see. Haha, I did not. Let me put him in. He was hiding in the dark.
It is your turn.
I'm just going to put him after you.
Okay. Alright, well, I am going to target this guy. And
It is your turn.
activate Great Sword.
All right. That is a hit.
That's a little more than a hit.
Was it a crit?
Yeah, it was a crit.
All right. And that is more health than he has left. Even without adding all the bonuses and stuff. He's dead.
Alright, so that was 5, 10, 15?
That you moved? Yeah.
Can I move and use my second attack?
Yes.
Can I jump on the bed and attack this guy behind me?
The bed is a bunk bed.
Oh,
So the top bunk is at about 5.5 feet up. If you can
Sure.
jump on top of that, I'd be amazed.
Jump through it and spear him.
can I make it to him, basically? Let's...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
You have so many targets on everything. Target yourself, targeting the drift globe.
Okay.
Now you're targeting that guy.
22
Yep.
for 15 points of damage.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. It is now that guy's turn. He will turn to face you. and swing away with his shark-toothed longsword. Does an 18... No, sorry, that's a 5. That's
Nope.
a miss. It would have been 18 points of damage.
Damn.
Actually, why would it have been? Oh, that was two-handed. Yeah, that's his turn. Go back to the top of the order. Starsha.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I will ask you, it's now 8 o'clock. We're at the top of a new round. We can leave it here mid-combat and just pick it up. I'll just leave everything running the way it was. I don't
Yeah.
like to make you guys go late because this is probably going to go for at least another 2 rounds.
And we also have Lucid too. So,
Yeah, I think it's a good place to stop.
yeah, that works.
I know Starsha likes her early bedtime.
Love it. Love it.
All right, I'll
No,
stop.
but I have my observation tomorrow, so I gotta be in bed.
Oh,